Hello. So I'm not saying that the description I'm going to give you is exactly how the world is, how the universe is. But it's a good analogy. It bends your head a little bit, makes you think differently, and helps you to see things from a different angle. And maybe it is one of the ways that the universe is. So you see, for example, how my face look like it's moving, okay? But actually, there is no face and there is no movement. There's just points on your screen that lights up at different wave frequency, they vibrate and they emit light, and you perceive the light and then you see the change, and since there's a pattern in the change, you think it's moving, okay? And it's totally helpful, and it's not to say that it's inaccurate to think like that, otherwise you wouldn't go to see a movie and you wouldn't look at the world and be like, oh, you know. But it is also to see that, good to see that when you see a planet that's moving, it's not exactly moving, it is actually space-time that is that's changing shape, basically. Like a fixed structure, exactly like the computer, fixed structure that is changing shape and looks like it's contracting in one place and expanding in another place. But so there is no movement from this point to that point or that point, just that point intensifies, then that point intensifies, then that point intensifies. Alright. Now, that only works when there is time. You collapse time and you forget, and so you only have this time, this moment when it is intense, that other moment when it's intense, and the moment when this one was intense is a memory, is a dream. It's not happening anymore. It's a connection. And so then you're doing correlation and you're like, oh, there's a pattern like this, I can expect it to go this way. And now you're into the future, which doesn't exist. It's just a projection of your past, which was memory, and also a side of imagination. So that's how we build the world. It's built like this on a very fundamental level for the eye that detects lines and that detects dots and all that. So our body is really made to see the world that way. And so it is totally understandable that you see things moving around. But actually it's more regions of space becoming more intense with light or less intense with light. I hope that it gives you a new way of looking at the world with no movement. There's no more time and there's no more movement. Okay, so now we are in a 3D world, actually, not a 4D with movement and all that. Just points and then collapsing back. Okay. Alright, that's a good start. Take care, bye.